Welcome to Meeples on Meeples, Odd Meeple Out, Episode 1. As you know, I'm Adam, and we're starting something kind of new this week. As you know, we usually have 5 people in our group, which means we play a lot of 5-player games. But most of our videos are 3 to 4 people doing the actual review, to kind of keep it coherent so you don't have too many voices at the same time. I don't know how that actually works out. But anyways, this Odd Meeple Out episodes are going to be a chance to get the other people to give their viewpoint. So if I didn't get to sit in on a review, I do one of these and I can give you my viewpoint. It's for you to get more input on the game, but also to, if you identify with one reviewer more than some of the others, they can do this Odd Meeple Out episode and you can see what their review of the game would have been. The way we're going to handle most of these is, instead of going over the rules and really in-depth about the components and everything, we're going to assume you watched our other videos. You can come here and we're just going to give you the straight-up review. That being said, our first game for Odd Meeple Out is The Resistance. As you know, if you watched our other video, the group really liked this game. I think our lowest review is a 7. We had one as high as a 9. I actually was going to jump right on with that 9 after first playing it, but after having about a week to kind of digest the game a little bit, I'm going to go a little bit lower, and I'm going to give it an 8. And the reason for that is, it is a fun game. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a great party game. It's a great kind of, really an entry-level game because it's pretty simple. A few things that hold it back, though. One is, if you don't have people that are willing to really play the role, like play the role of the spy, play the role of the resistance, it's not going to be that great. If you have a bunch of people that are just too honest, that don't want to really kind of try to mess with the other people, you're not going to have a lot of fun with it. Second, although we played it 7 times in a row last week, and I loved it, I could see if you play it that much, it could get a little bit repetitive. That's not to say I don't think it's a game you should run out and buy, because I think it's really good. I mean, one of my big things, if you watched our reviews, is if the rules don't make sense, if you got to keep going back to the rule book, that's a problem. This is one of those games where that's not going to happen. It plays a lot of people. It's easy to understand. It's a great entry-level game. It's a great party game, and everybody can play it, fairly easily. As far as components go, there's really not a lot in the box, but what is there, the cards, the artwork on them, is really better than it needs to be. I think, as they said in the review, you have your card that tells you whether you're the Resistance or one of the spies. The artwork on that is really good, and it doesn't have to be, because you look at it once during the game. So, The Resistance, a great game. I think our group would pretty highly recommend it. I'm going to go with an 8 on it, though.